Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Trey Fan Podcast. I'm your host, Shawn. As you can tell, we're at a new location, and I'm very excited for this opportunity to be recording here. I felt like it was just time for a change and a fresh start, with the channel steadily growing. Matter of time, actually, for me to make this change. And I felt like we needed, it was only right to have, if we're doing like a new location that's going to be the home for the show, they start with family, right? So I'm here excited to welcome my sister back to the show. Sheena, what's up, bro?
Hi, thanks for having me.
How you doing, bro?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. This has been something that we've been planning for a good month or so now when we want to make this episode. And I felt like it was only right that we have you on the show just because it was just something that like we wanted. And I felt like it didn't make sense to record at another studio or do like a Zoom call or just something. Like it just felt like it was a matter of time.
We wanted to wait till everything aligned the way it should be.
And so we had some big things obviously happening, and so let's get right into it, yo. How you been and how's streaming been going, bro?
It's been good. I took a little break from streaming. Like I haven't streamed in probably almost 2 months. It's been a little while. But honestly, I just kind of needed like a mental break from it because like I was doing almost every day and it was probably like 6 hours. You know what I mean? So it was kind of becoming a thing where it was just like I kind of burnt out. Plus like the games I was playing was getting kind of repetitive. So I kind of just needed that break. And no, I'm going to be back very soon. So I'm excited for that.
When you mentioned taking a break and stuff, was it ever just like fatigue from it, or was it just more so like you wanted to just like take some time for yourself and do other things with it?
I think more than anything, it was just kind of like I needed the time away from it.
Yeah.
I found that I was like I was still having fun streaming, of course, but I felt like I needed to kind of like be a bit different than like how I am. I felt like I needed to kind of be entertaining and all this stuff. And it's like before I never worried about those kinds of things. I was kind of just doing streaming because I enjoyed it. But it's like when it gets to a point where you're constantly worried about like, oh, are people going to watch if I play a different game, if I don't have face cam, if I don't stream for too long, like if I take a few days off. Like I just always get a fear of like, I get into like a kind of a cycle where I get very consistent, then I get burnt out and I take some time off and then I'm like, wait, should I even like come back? But it's kind of one of those things where it's like when you kind of build a community with streaming, they're going to be excited for you whenever you come back or whenever you do stream. And it's actually really nice because I've gotten a lot of people wondering why I haven't been streaming or anything. So it's kind of more of like motivation.
Yeah. I think like the last time when we recorded like a very long time ago, you were just starting streaming, right? From what I remember, it was like around that time, right?
Yeah.
How has streaming changed from then till obviously now with you? Because obviously then you were just starting out, right? And trying to grow your channel. And then now you're a bit more established. What was that transition like for you and that process?
It's been crazy because like when we first started, like to be fair, like me and Shawn have always played games growing up. Like of course having an older brother, I'm kind of more leaning towards guy stuff, I guess. Sounds so cringe. But it's true. So like when COVID and stuff happened, like everyone was just at home. We didn't really have much to do. So I didn't start streaming because it was something like an idea like I wanted to do necessarily. It was more so like we had so many friends that we were playing with that not everyone got to play at the same time. So we're like, oh, I'll stream so you can watch us play. That's like how it started.
It was before Discord had the streaming option, right?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
So, for people don't know, like for PC players, Discord is basically like a party chat.
It's like kind of like Skype, but for like gaming in a way.
So you can obviously stream your gameplay for people that's in the chat.
Whoever's in the call can watch the stream. But I think that was before they had that, or we just didn't know. Yeah. So like we would actually stream like on Twitch and be like, oh, like just pull up and come watch. So it started off like that, and then like it became a thing where it's like our friends are so funny that people were enjoying seeing like how we joke around and stuff like that. And it was also kind of relatable because people felt like, okay, that's like a normal friend group. They're not trying to be anything. And then when, some people slowly started like to stop gaming and stuff like that, I continued like streaming just to like see if they wanted to watch. And then I realized like I kind of, even back then, the game that I was playing was kind of dying out. So it was like very minimal people that were
What game was it?
Modern Warfare 19.
Well, that was a
That's like when it was like ending, right? So like whoever was watching it were like holding on to like any bit of that game.
Yeah.
So that's like when I was starting to form the community. Whereas now I've been kind of honestly just streaming whatever I wanted. So like I was doing a lot of like competitive COD for a while. And because it was something that I was enjoying, like I'm a very competitive person. I was enjoying it. That's why I continued streaming. And then a lot of people were like, oh, like she's playing competitively. Like it's interesting. Yeah. There's like some form of like, I can't think of the word, but people want to watch it because they want to see if you're going to win or if you're going to lose or what's going to happen. Like there's some aspect to that.
I think what makes it like fascinating too was during that time, like I think it was cousin Alex. He was the one that said like, we'll never get back this time, like peak COVID when we were starting to like all play those customs. Yeah. Playing Search and you know
Warzone
like
tourneys.
The Warzone tournaments. So I remember I started streaming too, like originally back around that time, right? Yeah. But I realized it was something that I couldn't do because I felt like I wanted to do something else. Yeah. So, but it was just like trying other hobbies and like seeing what like worked, right? And then obviously that's how the podcast kind of came in mind.
It got you comfortable behind the camera, I feel like.
Yeah, you know? Because a lot of people don't know, like when I first started, I hated talking in front of the camera. Like I couldn't, like I would even now, like I still have to like take a couple times to like record and stuff.
Still little nerves.
Yeah, but like, yeah, it took you like, I'm assuming it took you time to obviously like open up with the face cam too. Was the face cam thing something you always wanted to do at the start, or was that something that just got comfortable over time?
No, I'm going to be so honest. Like even up to now, like, anyone who watches my streams, like, no, I don't like my face cam. I don't. Like, it's not even like...
You have a good setup, bro.
Sorry?
You have a good setup.
I have a good setup. It's just, I don't know. I just find, like, it's something that I'm not a big fan of, but I can do it here and there. Like, if it's, like, special moments, like, I had, like, for my birthday, I had a subathon, and for the whole... was it 8 hours of my stream? Yeah. I was on camera, and it's kind of like you feel a bit kind of pressured too, because it's like I'm someone that overthinks. I'm like, do I sit weird? Do I talk weird? So it's like a
little mannerisms, I guess.
I just feel like it's a bit more intimate, whereas without my face cam, I can literally just like I could be in pajamas, like with a hoodie on or whatever. But
what I was gonna ask you is because there's so many like variations of different streamers that also don't do face cam, does that make it harder for you to be able to like set yourself apart due to the competition, and that's why like you see are more so like opened up to using a face cam?
Well, since day one, I'm just speaking on like behalf of me, like I don't care what other people do, but like I've always said like I'm always gonna be a streamer that's based off personality. Mm-hmm. Like I know for a fact no one's watching my stream to get tips or like try to get better at COD, because I'm not good at COD or Val. I just enjoy playing the game, and I just enjoy talking to people in my stream that like the same things as me. So I knew from the get that face cam wasn't really important, because I'm not trying to sell myself. Yeah. No shade to anyone who does. I don't care what you do. Like everyone's different, but I guess I just knew from day one that that's not what I'm into. So it's just kind of like for me to like make friends, make a community, have people to play the games with, stuff like that.
Yeah, so you basically just saying like you prioritized like just building genuine connections.
The connection over anything, yeah. Like of course, like I do enjoy the face cam here and there because it is funny, especially like if something funny happens on stream, like at least I can have my reaction and stuff like that. Or like if I do good in a game, like I'll have the clip for that. But more than anything, I don't see anything deeper from it. So obviously, like we're still talking about streaming, but one of the big variations of changes was the IRL streams, right? Mm-hmm. That has really taken off the past couple of years, obviously since like Kai Cenat and stuff. And you see like there's like now Toronto creators that are also doing. So IRL basically is like in real life streams. Yeah. Where people just go around just showing what they do for fun. It's kind of like vlogging. Like a vlog, like a no edit vlog. Same time we thought about it. Our brains. Yeah, so it's basically like a no edit vlog where they just capture what's going on and stuff. It's something that I actually said that I'm gonna start looking into as well, because people genuinely have been enjoying the vlog content. Mm-hmm. So I figured that's something I'm added. That's why you see it like on my Instagram page that the link is there. They can experience it in real time, kind of thing. So at least people can, build something on that actual time. Do you feel like that has ruined your idea of streaming? I wouldn't say that ruined my idea of streaming. Like, it is. What we grew up on. Sorry. It is like a different. It's just different. Like, I don't have any love or hate towards it. I just think it's different. But if we're talking about like things that have ruined it for me for streaming, is like very thirsty streamers.
Mhm.
That's all I'm gonna say. Because like, it's like there's no substance behind it, but people still eat it up. Like, you know, the like hot tub streamers and shit.
Oh yeah.
Like they're just desperate streamers. Like that I don't really have respect for, because it's just like, bro, like when you think of streaming, you think of like gaming or like entertainment or something, right? I just don't think that has anything to do with it.
It's just crazy because like I didn't even know like Twitch could allow that, because they're so like cautious on like certain things you cannot, that are not allowed, and then those are allowed, obviously. So it's like, where does it
My streams get flagged 18 plus because I curse.
Yeah.
So but like I have to be careful about playing music that is available for anyone, but they can be doing that. It's just, it's unfair, but at the same time, like it's what sells, right? And it's anything to make money. So it's like, as much as it's like ruined streaming for me, the streamers are making their money. So like, no hate.
Like, bro, like streamers are making more than rappers. Think about that.
And more than actual celebrities.
Yeah.
Like if you want to compare the two. Yeah.
And that's why you've seen like a lot of like rappers and stuff now, like what, like T-Pain, he like revitalized his career, and now he's like a
Bieber
streamer.
streamed a few times, I'm pretty sure.
Because that's where the money is now, right? Like they have like a good amount of
that's like next generation, like what they're interested in.
Yeah.
I feel like for us it was kind of like movies and YouTube, like very like beginning of YouTube kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But now it's like streamers, TikTokers, all that stuff.
And that's like crazy to think though, like that some of these guys are not even like proper like have like a actual career job, but they blew up because of content creation, and now they are able to make a living off of it.
They've never had a real job before.
Yeah. But like, I mean, to each his own, like whatever you enjoy or gets you to like to get your jobs, like, you know, just something to achieve, like, and you're working towards it and you're putting the dues in a sense, then who cares? Who cares what people think, I guess, right? Some people's journeys are faster than others, and that's one thing I've realized.
So
But,
I have a question for you.
So
So like, how do you feel about people that like hire editors and stuff? Like, do you feel like they're taking the workload, like they're being kind of lazy, or do you think like that's...
So I don't think it's anything bad necessarily, just because like maybe like they have like a really busy schedule and they don't have the time to do it, right?
Yeah.
And also maybe some people are just not capable of doing editing, right?
Yeah.
For me, like I didn't want to rely on anyone, so I made it my whole process where I'm like, yo, I'm gonna learn how to edit. Like I just learned on my own. Like I spent time.
Same.
Took me some time, obviously, to edit, but now I prefer to do the editing myself rather than pay someone to do it, right?
Yeah.
If, you know, wherever some time comes where it gets maybe like too busy for me to do, like on my own with my schedule and stuff, then
you'll think about it.
Yeah, I don't mind having to pay someone.
Yeah.
But for the people that pay someone to edit their stuff, I don't think that's a bad thing. Like, you know, like I think it's life in general so hard to make time for yourself alone. So if you have the time and you're able to make time, then you can. So be it, you know.
Yeah.
But if you can and you have to pay someone, then so be it. Like that's okay too. I think it just depends on your scenario and situation at that time.
I just think it's all part of the grind. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if you want to start something new, you have to understand that it's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to you're not just going to wake up and everything's going to be handed to you. Like, you have to learn the depths of everything, you know?
It's one thing just to say to start it. It's
you
another
can
to
love
actually,
the idea of something. Like, you can idealize something that you like, but without putting the time and the effort behind it, like, it's not going to hit the same.
Yeah. So one thing I was gonna ask you was actually, like, do you feel sometimes like at all bother when people have like a quicker rise to you than
100%.
you? For real?
100%.
Why though?
Nah, like, I said that so quick, but it's like I didn't even give myself time to think about it. Like, it's not like I'm like sitting at home like, oh my god, like I hate them that they got there faster. No, it's more so, if anything, it's like impressive because it's like they did that, you know, like they did that so fast. So it's just more so like it just kind of pushes you, if anything, because it's like, especially when it's people around your circle.
Yeah.
Right? Because like going back to when I used to stream like during COVID and stuff, like I had a lot of friends in the streaming community that I used to like co-stream with and all this stuff. And they're now partnered with Twitch. Like they're now like making money off Twitch. They're sponsored by like gaming brands. So like keyboards and like gamer supplements, all that kind of stuff. Like they're sponsored by that kind of stuff. And it's like when I saw that, I'm like, damn, like if I just stayed grinding. Like that could have been me. And it wasn't like an envious could have been me. It was more
Yeah.
so like motivation where it's like, what's stopping me?
Yeah,
You know what I
like-
mean? If that was capable for someone in my circle, why couldn't that person be me?
So how do you stay motivated? Like what you've learned now is like, obviously we all have like time where we need to take some time apart, like from what we're doing, what we love. How do you feel now that you can change that way where you can still stream as much as you can and push towards your goals?
Well, I know for a fact I can do better. That's why like I wanna stay consistent with everything. It's just more so the fact that you like when you have people checking you about like, oh, like you haven't posted in a minute or you haven't streamed in a minute,
Yeah.
like it kind of wakes something up in you that's like, okay, people actually care. People are
Yeah.
actually like the stuff that I'm putting out is contributing somehow to someone's
Because
life.
people are noticing and want to know what's going on.
Right? And especially with like not on some cocky stuff, like just like with the success I've seen over the years and especially within the past year
Yeah.
of how much success I've achieved, it's kind of like I was doing all these things more consistently when no one was watching. So why
Yeah.
would I stop now when people are actually interested in what I have to put out there?
Yeah. And I think like for me too, like last year was probably one of my biggest years, right? In terms of reach, target audience, YouTube views, TikTok, like just everything. And like the guests that I was having on the show. And I made it a mission. That's why I waited this long to record at the studio, was because the plan was to obviously record at a new studio, the
Yeah.
next chapter for the show, but also have reoccurring guests. So you'll be on the show more to have more consistent episodes. Cause I didn't want to just be someone that was just recording at home, like over Zoom
Yeah.
calls. Like nothing wrong with that.
We all start somewhere, right?
Yeah. And that's where I started originally, right? And then I worked my way. Like it took 4 years basically to get a studio, you
Yeah.
know? So I feel like people that don't get to see that grind or actually go through it like that don't have that appreciation
No.
for the actual end goal, right?
Yeah.
And when things are just handed to you, and I'm pretty sure you've seen that too. Like
That's what I was, yeah.
like when
Yeah.
things are handed to you, you don't get to appreciate it that much because you don't know the struggles, you know?
Like how much time and effort
Goes into it. Like I went from like a $30 mic to like a $200 mic now. You know what I mean? And I'm just grateful that I kind of pushed through it, bro. You know what I mean?
Same thing with me. Like when I
Yeah.
started streaming, I was streaming on a PS4 that sounded like it was gonna blow up every
Oh my
time I put
God.
it on.
Was it
And I was on a TV.
It was the old one I had, right?
Yeah. And the headset that I was using was Shawn's old one that he didn't want anymore because it was broken on the left side. So I can
Yeah.
only hear out the right side. But it's like, and then now my setup is like, I'll let Shawn like put a picture. Like it's completely different now. And it's
Yeah.
like, once again, it just takes so many years of hard work. And honestly, like, you know when people say you have to spend money to make money?
Yeah.
It's honestly true, you know?
Yeah.
Like if you don't upgrade if you don't upgrade your dream's not going to upgrade. Ooh,
Oh,
Ooh.
that's a new one.
damn.
Yeah. So the point I think like with this episode, why I wanted my sister to be the first guest was she's the one that saw everything that like I worked for to get to this point. And the same way for her, like I saw her grind and effort to get to where she's at now. And, you know, I couldn't be more proud of her. And, you know, I hope that you continue to, you know, find the success, keep working with it, bro. You know, there's so many bigger things ahead.
Yeah.
And the one thing that will stay true is obviously stay true with yourself and
Yeah.
then be consistent. So, yeah, like we're just enjoying this, man. I'm excited for what's next. We have like a lot of big things coming. Like I said, like she'll be another recurring guest on the show. Because the one thing I felt like we kind of missed with the show was talking more about like movies and stuff. So that's what I
Yeah.
want to like bring back was something that was kind of missing for a while because I was so focused on like media and entertainment people, which I obviously had on the show, right? But yeah, so you'll see her more on the show. We're gonna have Twitch streams, so there's a lot of good content coming. I just waited for this
sure.
to happen for this. But this all stems back to last year, December. I hosted my co-hosting my first event, which was Temperature with Dad.
Yeah.
Shout out Pops. And crazy turnout, like packed out. And mind, this was on a weekend where Soccer Die was happening too, remember?
Yeah.
And we were able to like ram out an event.
So like in the city, it was already busy
Yeah.
for other events. So the fact that like yours like went off the way it did, crazy.
Yeah, so basically, people don't know, like Stalker Dice won like one of the biggest events in like our scene, and we were like going against them that night, and we didn't know how the turnout was going to be necessarily, but we wanted to still have something, so we were promoting it from time, and the reason why I did the event was to celebrate like one of my most successful years for the show. Like we had 10,000 views on Caravana Vlog. Who else did we interview?
The amount of guests that you've had.
Mims, like the famous rapper Mims, Real Sick, the rapper. We had an author. Like we had like a lot of good people, like really interesting people.
Like
that
a lot
joined
of
the
guests
show.
from different backgrounds, you know,
Yeah.
like very versatile amount of guests for sure.
I think that's one thing that you'll probably realize too with my show is like any people that I think I have interest in that I think people would resonate to is who I bring on the show that are inspiring. Like there's
Yeah.
no like I'm open to anything.
Yeah.
With people to bring them on. Do you remember anything from that night? No, that night was lit. Nah. Yeah, she was done, bro. She was done.
It was fun. I remember that much. It was fun.
Yeah, it was a good turnout. And then okay, well I guess I can talk about my birthday now, right? Yeah, so I just turned
Everyone
29.
say happy belated birthday
Yeah,
to Shawn.
I just turned 29. I'm feeling old, bro. I'm feeling old.
Bro.
You still got time, bro. But like,
You're still in your 20s.
yeah, I still got a little time. But yeah, so we did something really nice, like really like just small with just my close friends and family, and just at our condo.
Shout out to whoever was there.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys, man. It was a lot of fun. Do you remember how hectic that day was to plan though?
There was a lot. There was a lot behind it. Shout out to Vanessa and Alex. You guys
Yeah.
made it so much easier. They are the ones that went like above and beyond for like setting up and like what's it called? Decorating and all that stuff.
Yep.
My mom and my aunt went crazy to like cook all the food and everything.
Yeah.
It was just there was so many things going on at once, but the outcome was worth it for sure.
Oh yeah. Like I think what made it so much like so nothing wrong, but like for me, as I've gotten older, like what I've realized is I always enjoy having these parties because I get to see all my good friends and family and just be in a setting where it's not where I can't hear anybody. Like no offense to like the club scene and whatever. Like obviously because everyone knows I go to events and
He's
stuff.
outside.
I like
He's
socializing.
outside.
Yeah, basically in other terms. But when it comes to my birthday, like I like to have just my circle and just
Yeah.
be surrounded by the people that like I love and support and appreciate. And yeah, so we had a good party and stuff. We gotta talk about the cake, bro. Okay, so I'll let you tell the story because you had the reaction. I didn't know. Like
For your birthday or for mine?
for mine. When it came to the cake, bro.
Oh, yeah. So the theme for the party was like black and silver. And so Vanessa, right, got the cake?
So Vanessa and Alex, they
Vanessa
both.
and Alex
yeah.
got the cake for Shawn. And because the theme is black and silver, the entire outside's black, right? And so like when people were like smushing it on his face and stuff, it stained.
And on my teeth too, and even when I ate the cake.
Yeah, like it was everywhere.
I think it was Christine. She had the toothpaste, like like the small one. So that's why she came up and ran up to me to save me. She's like, "Bro, take this, save yourself." So I'm like, because I was already like drunk at that point,
Yeah.
right? So I'm like, why is everyone
Why
giving me
is-
toothpaste, right? So basically, it was black
It
stain all over
stained.
my teeth. So then I quickly went to the washroom and stuff and brushed my teeth, and then, yeah, I don't even know how because I was still kind of lit, but yeah. So, anyways. I'm just lucky that like I'm here and to be 29. I thank God every day, and yeah, there's so much blessings, man. Like I feel like for all of us, like it's gonna be a big year, and I'm very excited, bro.
Me too.
Okay, so we said we want to talk about some like movies and stuff, things that's been going on. Like that's been one thing I feel like that's been missing with the show because I've been so focused with
Other stuff,
right? So I wanted to talk about the Stranger Things finale. So obviously there was a lot of mixed reactions towards people's opinions on it. I wanted to know what was your thoughts initially and then after some time has passed with the finale.
Okay, so show overall, I've been watching it since day one. Like when it's dropped, I first started watching it. So being like day one fan, like I love the show. I think it was really good. I think season 1 and 2 is still peak, but the finale was dog shit. It was so
elaborate.
bad. It was so bad. Like, I feel like they built it up so much to see, like, how many episodes? I don't even know how many episodes it was, but I feel like they had so much time to explain it, but then they rushed the ending for, like, the last episode and a half. Like, it was...
The whole epilogue, the last hour of it, right?
It was really bad. I'm like, okay, there's an hour. There's a lot of stuff they can do in this hour.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so that's the thing. So initially when I first watched it...
And then they made Mike, like, schizophrenic by making up this thing that Elle is still alive and just living in the waterfalls.
The waterfalls thing, yeah. So what they said, like, what the theory was, or it depends on if you believe it. So spoiler alert, if you don't know.
If you haven't watched now, just don't even bother.
Yeah, Elle is dead. I think it's basically for your interpretation.
Yeah.
But I like to believe that she is dead. And the story behind him having, like, his thoughts and becoming that storyteller is him dealing with the grief.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that's part of his process, right? Initially, I liked the ending because I felt like they played it not safe necessarily, but they were so worried of having a horrible ending where people were going to hate it, right? So they felt like this was probably the best thing that they can do to, you know, wrap up every character in a sense, but also give everyone that closure. For me, though, after some time, I thought about there's like a lot of plot holes, right?
There's several.
And that's why, like, it became as hated, not as hated, but, like, there was a lot of different factors where people were mixed reviews basically with it, right? Like, for one, the whole Mind Flayer thing, that's supposed to be like the big, gigantic, like, boss fight of all, basically their Thanos fight, right? They kill the homeboy in like 10 minutes, right? And mind you, where was the other, what's the people called? The creatures.
The Demogorgons?
Yeah, where was the other Demogorgons? You're telling me that they did not prepare for an attack like that? Were they all just chilling somewhere? Like, all those little things were, like, things that, like, upsetted me so much that I was like, even the writing, too. The writing this season felt so off.
It was very cringe.
And, I mean, yeah, like, all those little things, it wasn't even, like, nitpicks. It was just things that were actually...
No, there were actual valid things.
Valid things that people were upset about. Like, the whole hour is just obviously sending everyone, like, saying goodbye to them and such. But I don't think it needs to be that long of an ending.
No.
You know? And...
Will's coming out scene was awful.
Yeah. And also, it just, like, it wasn't a bad scene. It just took too long. And...
Okay, I will say it was bad and it took too long. Like, it was both of those things. Because, like, I understand it needed to come... Like, it needed to happen. But it's, like, the way that they went about it was so unrealistic.
Yeah.
Like, and if you... like read reviews about it, like a lot of, even Noah, like the actor, he didn't like that scene.
Yeah.
Because he was even saying, he's like talking about like his younger self. Like his younger self would never do that.
Like, I don't know, my issue with that scene too is it would have been perfectly okay if it was just Will's mom and
Mike.
That's it.
Because those are the only three that...
Why did the whole...
That's my point.
20 people that not really, like, know him like that.
Why was Kali there? She was there too. She was in the back.
Oh yeah, bro. I forgot. Oh my god, she's another one. Where's not? He's the one that kept saying "Hello, brother." that scene, bro. Like, it's so bad, man. That's really, like, all the writing. It was pissing
really
me
bad.
off.
It was really bad.
It pissed me off because season 4 was so good that looking into it, I was like, okay, season 5, like, they have to, like, go off. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way that you can write such a perfect season and then got left with filler episodes in a sense, you know?
Yeah.
Like, even Holly being one of the main characters, like, for the whole season, right?
It took up a lot of time.
Don't get me wrong, she's a great actress, but, like...
Yeah, she is.
I felt like, you know, we were set with all these characters for so many years, right?
Yeah.
So why was Holly one of the main factors and focus points when, you know, even, like, Mike, he became such a side character and he was one of the main characters.
Yeah.
You know... So,
and then everyone getting powers all of a sudden too, like...
Not, yeah, like... So...
Like, if you watch back season 1...
Yeah.
And compare it to the most recent one, season 1 was actually, like, scary. Like, not scary, like, horror movie scary, but was thrilling. Like it kept
Yeah.
you on the edge of your seat. Like you were nervous.
The Upside Down was fearful. Like actually
You were actually like, oh my gosh, like what's gonna happen next? Whereas here you're like, all right, Mike and Elle are gonna fight again. Like
yeah.
something like that. Like it's just, I feel like they got very lazy towards the end, and they're like, all right, well the show's
It looked like the whole cast was done. Nobody's acting.
because the producers suck.
Yeah.
So like they probably didn't even want to do the scenes that they were telling them to do.
No, because like I looked at the scene, like the very last scene of when Mike and Elle were like saying goodbyes in a sense, right? I'm like, bro, they're not even acting. Like it like I felt like nothing.
There's
for
no
it.
emotion there.
Yeah.
There was no love or anything there. And they're supposed to be dating.
Like, bro, Lucas and
Max
had such a better, like you believed it.
Their connection
you know what I
was
mean?
better for sure.
So I don't know, but overall, the show itself was incredible. And, you know, thank you for putting me on as long as it took me to watch it.
So many years.
Yeah. And then me and Vanessa finished it like, I think
They
it was
caught up
surprised.
with me and my mom. Me and my mom were caught up from day one, and they managed to like finish the season like the next day.
Yeah. But overall, still can't hate the whole show. Overall,
I'd still rewatch it, just not the end.
Just I'll give it like this. Like, I've seen worse shows end.
How I Met Your Mother.
How I Met Your Mother is a perfect example where I've hated it. So this was still fine. Like I was still happy with the.
Were you
ending
happy
of
with how The Office ended?
Yes. So I did like the ending of it, but I'll be honest. Like obviously, as everyone else, like once
Steve Carell.
Once he left, I was like Prison Mike. It was Prison Mike. Once Steve Carell left, like I just couldn't
The show did go kind of
watch it
downhill,
anymore. I was still curious to see like where the characters are gonna go, which was still captivating. But he was the heart and soul of the show.
Yeah, for sure.
So
Cobra Kai ended really well too.
and people I saw online, like if you guys haven't, be sure to check out Cobra Kai. It's not that bad of a show. It's
I
just
think
it's
it's
kind of
really
crazy thing. Like some of this is taking place in high school. When you look at
Yeah.
like Euphoria, like look at the difference because they're also in high school.
I've
Like-
never seen Euphoria.
Euphoria is good.
I'm good on that.
I don't know if it's something that you would like though. That's why.
That's
like,
why I'm good on
yeah.
that.
Okay, what else has been happening? Toy Story.
Yes.
Yeah, so Toy Story 5, the new trailer just dropped. So it's the last thing we're gonna talk about before we get out of here. Was Toy Story 5, the trailer. How did you feel about it when you watched it?
As soon as you heard like the soundtrack, immediately like you get
Yeah.
chills because like I feel like I speak for both of us. That was like one of our favorite movies growing up. Like
Yep.
we were always rewatching the first three.
First two, because the third one came out in 2011.
Okay, so first two. We were always rewatching it though. That and like Monsters Inc. I feel like are pretty high up there for both of us. And when you hear the soundtrack, it's like almost like you flash back to like that age and you're like, oh my gosh, like it's been so long. And I think that it's like, I think it's necessary for
Yeah.
them to make a fifth one. Like I know at this point you're like 5. Like
Even the fourth one, we were kind of like, yo, 3 was a
iffy.
perfect send
Yeah,
off.
we were kind of iffy. We're like, why are they stretching it? But I feel like now in this day and age, they need to because that was like what we grew up with, like with our generation. But I feel like if you've seen the trailer, they're bringing in like the whole tech era for all
Yeah.
the kids, like how every kid's playing with like not playing with toys, they're like with iPads and whatever.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's needed because now they're bringing Toy Story into a new generation that would relate to what's going
To
on
what's
right
currently
now.
going on. And that's what makes it so brilliant is because that was one thing I was wondering. I'm like, what would Toy Story be if they were to do one with the modern technology where most kids you see like in restaurants and stuff, when their kids are acting up, they give them what? An
hate
iPad
that.
or their phone, right? So I'm actually curious to see how they're gonna do the story because it's a really interesting story.
Yeah.
And you know, even the whole thing with like Woody's gonna be coming back now. And you see, like, I don't know if you remember in the trailer, but like it seems like Buzz and him kept like having a little conflict.
Yeah.
So you actually wonder if there's sort of like some sort of resentment that Buzz has for Woody leaving, right? In a
Yeah.
sense, because Buzz stayed with obviously the rest of them. So things like that. So the trailer obviously talks about that. You know, obviously like the whole cast is still there. You know, yeah, it looks good. Even
I'm
the
excited
animation.
for it. It's coming out like right after my birthday, so I'm gonna watch it for my birthday.
Yeah, you're gonna see like just a couple 20-year-olds, almost 30.
You're gonna see a bunch of like parents with their kids, and then us.
Yeah. Is there anything else new that's been happening in the movie scenes or?
Weapons. I still haven't seen it, but Sean's been telling me.
Yo,
to watch
Weapons
it.
came out.
Marty Supreme.
Oh yeah. So you watched it, right?
I watched it.
I didn't watch it, but how was it?
First 5 minutes of the movie would make you so confused. I thought I was in
Yeah.
the wrong movie. I'm gonna be so honest with you. As soon as I saw
I see the like on Twitter.
if you know,
whether
you
or
know.
not it
As
was-
soon as I saw the credits, I'm like, I'm in the wrong movie.
Yeah.
I think I should leave. But no, it was really good. I mean, I'm just biased, I guess, but I'm
Yeah.
a huge Timothée Chalamet fan. Like, Call Me by Your Name,
Yeah.
Beautiful Boy. Those movies are so good. If you haven't seen them, check them out. I just think he's very versatile for
Yeah.
this like generation.
So you think he's deserving of his Oscars
100%.
nominations and wins?
100%. When he like cries, you feel like his emotion behind it.
I know you're not the biggest Michael B. Jordan fan, but if there's a movie that I insist on you watching in terms of storytelling, cinematography, which you enjoy obviously too, like me, acting, like, and also horror, because it does have horror in it too, right?
Sinners?
It's Sinners.
I watched
for me,
Creed.
when I-
Creed was good.
For when I watched it, like not initially, but like when I watched the trailer, I'm like, yo, it looks good, but I'm like, I don't know how good it's gonna be. But Ryan Coogler, the director who directed like the Creed films, the Black Panther, he
just loves
gets
him,
it, bro.
wow.
He just gets it, man.
Yeah.
Like something about like he insists on the storytelling when it comes to certain shots.
Mm-hmm.
You know, obviously like the color grading for certain scenes, like yeah, that one's really good. So definitely, if you can, I would say definitely watch that, bro.
And you watch Marty Supreme.
Yeah, I gotta watch that. So
It's
those
good.
are the next two. For real
That's on the watch list.
Yeah.
What movies are on your watch list?
Right now?
I was asking them.
Oh, I thought you were doing like the Watch Mojo thing. Just I was on like,
No.
but yeah, man. Otherwise, yeah, that's what really has been going on, guys. Sheen, thanks again for being here, bro.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate you, man.
I
But
hope I was entertaining.
you know, thank you guys for being here. Hope you guys enjoyed this week's episode. We will be back soon. Maybe with Sheena again. But like I said, we have recurring guests on the show. So y'all stay tuned.
I'll be back.
I'm gonna be putting her links for her Twitch and Instagram. So yeah, catch you guys later.
Bye.